Race, a tough little guy. Time Old Charmer, Life Speaks, Force of Night, Lucy with Diamonds, Instant Shadow, Mighty Mouse, and Payback. They're off. Rough beginning there for Time Old Charmer, who's off stride well back of the field into the first turn. They head on to the opening eighth, and they're led by a tough little guy, grabbing that early lead. Crossing over to pocket up is Instant Shadow second, getting away third. That's Life Speaks outside. And now finding a seat in four is Payback, getting away fifth. Is Force of Night. Then back there, traveling sixth, Lucy with Diamonds. The seventh away was Mighty Mouse, well back. And trailing after the gate break is Time Old Charmer. Their single file as the field heads on over to the 3/8, and they're led by a tough little guy out there, a length and a quarter. On the pocket sitting Instant Shadow. Life Speaks, pacing along the rail third, holding down the 4 spot. That is Payback, campaigning the rail in 5 as they continue off the top turn. Is Force of Night, opening quarter, was reached in 28 1/5 second. No change in positions as they near the half. A tough little guy is still in control of the field. Length and a half the margin. Instant Shadow second. Life Speaks looks at it from 3. Then Payback is back at the rail in 4. Pacing along in the 5 spot is Force of Night. Then Lucy with Diamonds, followed by Mighty Mouse. And back and trailing is Time Old Charmer. Halfway home in a snappy 57 3. Onto the Redland Farms backstretch as they pace onto the 3/4, and pocket pulling his Instant Shadow up to the wheel of a tough little guy, and now alongside and sticking ahead in front now as they arrive at 3/4 is Instant Shadow, a tough little guy fighting back at the rail second. Life Speaks is staying right with them third, and a gap of 2.5 back into 4. And Force of Night as they race on past the 7/8 and off the top turn. A tough little guy fights back now to stick a neck in front with less than an eighth to come. Outside second is Instant Shadow. Now fending out 3 wide for the stretch drive is Life Speaks. 128 3/4. A tough little guy back on the outside is Instant Shadow in the passing lane. Force of Night. Instant Shadow up to win it here. Second is Force of Night. Life Speaks is third. Mile paced in 1:59 2.
Here comes a slow-mo replay brought to you by Universal Media for tonight's 8th race. A tough little guy goes to the front tonight. 28-1, the half, 57 3. Going to 3/4. Robert Laffin moves out. Instant Shadow. And they battled all the way around the turn and all the way down the stretch to the wire. And it's good to see Instant Shadow get his 36th lifetime win. First of the season. First in a couple of seasons for Instant Shadow. Robert Laffin in the bike. Up for second is the 4. Force of Night. For third, that's the 3. Life Speaks. So it's 6-4-3. Unofficially in tonight's 8th race, we are going to see Instant Shadow and Robert Laffin. They're going to the Woodmere Farms Winner's Circle next.
Eighth race winner back at the Woodmere Farms Winners Enclosure, Instant Shadow, 12-year-old brown gelded son of Shadow Play. Over the Ultimate Stable and Don Hubbard of Greater Lakeburn, New Brunswick. C4 Balanson, the trainer. Robert Laffin of the bike, his second winning drive on the program. Instant Shadow, racing in 1:59 2/5.